Hey y'all, it's Molly. I want to talk about book genre number 5 for our Ways to Beat Summer Slide, and this is going to be about picture books. I know I've been hopping on live, but I had to pre-record this one because I am working a booth this weekend, which should be super fun, but it wasn't going to be the best scenario for me to be able to hop on and talk about books. Picture books, right. So picture books can be good for all ages, in my opinion, because there can be texts that can still be pretty complex and topics as well. But overall, the simple format of the text and lots of pictures provide children ways to delve into many situations, cultures, histories, and explore shapes, forms, lines, and color combinations with words. So I think picture books can, they're awesome. They're always engaging. I know I usually talk, I have some favorites, but I'm going to show a few new ones today. But first, a few. Jonathan James and the What If Monster and Cordelia by Michelle Nelson Schmidt are some of my absolute favorites. If you have a child who struggles with anxiety or someone who just needs to believe and know that anything they do is possible, these books are for you. Dan the Taxi Man is another favorite, and so is I'm a Dirty Dinosaur and I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. These books are wonderful read-aloud books that get the child can participate just as much as the person reading aloud as well. Okay, but now moving on to some of my books that are newer that I don't always get a chance to talk about. So this is Paint Me a Picture. I love it. It's a colorful book of art inspiration. And it says, colors can make you feel different each day, so what will you paint in your picture today? And it talks about different things you can paint, like yellow, paint me some sunshine to make the flowers grow, right? Well, what I really love about this book is, as you can see here, it talks about words associated with the color. Happy, sunny. For red, it says brave and courageous and bold. So not only paint me some white stars to help me light the way, but then you're talking about bright, pure, clear. So again, I love it because it's not just teaching children your colors, but it's also teaching them to relate color to feeling, which is pretty awesome. That's a hard concept to understand. And also phrases, right? Like, oh, I'm so blue today. What does it even mean? Kiddos, they have to learn that stuff. Can I join your club today? Or can I join your club? Not today, any day. It's about Duck, and he wants to be part of Lion Club, but he can't roar, so he's not allowed. Disapproved. He can't be in Snake's Club. He can't be in Elephant's Club. He just is having a really hard time. So you know what? He makes our own club. And long story short, he accepts pretty much anyone into his club because having a club with lots of people is a whole lot more fun than having a club with just one. So it's a lesson about how that you can never have too many friends. And I know, like, my oldest is in elementary school, and we struggle with this sometimes. She's in that age where friends buddy up and they can't play with anyone but their one buddy for that day, and just teaching them that you can never have too many friends. You can have old friends and new friends, and it's always good, right? Here in the Garden is a great one too. If you have a child who might have suffered from a loss or sorrow of any sort, Here in the Garden is a really great one. It's about a little boy, and he's talking about, it doesn't ever say who he's talking about, but the illustrations show a rabbit. He's talking about how he misses doing these things with his missing friend in the garden, how they would sit outside and sip hot cocoa when it was nice, cold, and rainy, how they would watch the bees buzzing, searching for mysteries in the garden, and he's just, he's kind of sad, and in the end, just all the things he used to do, but the garden is growing and changing, and when I wish that you were here, I'd go outside and find you in the memories in the garden in my heart. So this book, like I said, even though the illustrations are with a rabbit, this book can apply to anyone because it's written generically. So any loss of any sort is perfect. This book is perfect. It's about loss, love, and friendship. And really, who doesn't experience that at some point in their lives? Even kiddos, even children can experience loss. So whether it's a friend who's moving away or maybe someone who's passed away, a pet, a good friend, a family member, that book is wonderful in helping children understand and cope. The Thank You Dish is another fun one. It says it's a heartwarming book filled with the joys of being part of a community that values growing food and sharing meals with loved ones. It's a little story about a girl and her mom, and they're at the dinner table, and they're saying grace at the table, basically. and they're saying their thank yous and all the things they're thankful for. And she says, I'm thankful for kangaroos. What? Why? And I'm thankful for alpacas. What? Why? And you get to find out what she says afterwards. And each of them, she has a reason for. And it's pretty fun. Just getting to know and understand that there are so many things involved with getting from food from where it is, whether it's in a garden or in the sea or an animal, to getting it on the table. So I really like this book. It's a fun read as well, especially if you have your own garden. It's really great. And the last one I'm going to highlight today is What Will Danny Do? This book is similar in structure to like Animaly or I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. It has the really hard, thick pages that are very toddler-proof and the rounded corners, which I love. But what I love about this book is if you love You Choose or Just Imagine, you will love What Will Danny Do Today. Because he wakes up and you have to pick out what will he wear. Look, there's even a tutu in there. So silly. What will he eat? What will his favorite thing to be in school today? Who will his teacher be? Look at all the people. Look at all the things to talk about. There's even an alien and a monkey. So, like, definitely lots of things to talk about. What will he do on the playground? Explore this book with your children. What will his treat be after school? Will he go ice skating? Will he go in a rowboat, a canoe? I mean, so many things to talk about. And look, what book will he take to bed? So this, again, your kiddo might have a different answer for this book every single day that he reads it. And I think it's tons of fun. All right, picture books. Like I said, good for all ages, especially because they capture learning of so many different things in so many different ways, and they tie it in visually to also auditorily. I love them. All right, last one we will talk about is sticker books, and then we will be live on Sunday. Bye.